Alright, welcome YouTubers. This is going to be another recap video of Full Sail because, you know, I've been going to Full Sail for about 8 or 9 months already, so I'm just kind of recapping over the courses I've already taken. I already did a video on the registration, GI Bill, and a little bit of the lunchbox, though I really didn't actually say, though I didn't call it the lunchbox in the actual video. So this video I'm going to be talking about two classes, and that is the Full Sail Online Orientation class and the Digital Literacy class. Now all of my classes are all online. So for these two classes I did get an A+. They're relatively simple within themselves. Let's start with the Full Sail Orientation, Online Orientation. It's basically designed to get you familiarized with the actual Full Sail layout, and you know how to check your grades, how to post in the discussion boards, that type of thing. And ultimately, you know, I thought that was a really good class in the beginning until I started the Digital Literacy class, which seemed like a more advanced version of the Full Sail Online Orientation class. And because this was like a double negative for me, because it was, alright, so I'm recapping or basically learning the same stuff. Really, you can't really call it learning again if you've already learned it once, but you get where I'm going with this. Basically learning the same stuff you already learned in a previous class. Now, the Digital Literacy class does add new things and actual assignments that you have to do, some of them even with other students as well. And I thought that was really good. But at the same time, I felt that the Full Sail Online Orientation, after doing the Digital Literacy class, was a complete waste of time, and they could have easily just combined the Full Sail Online Orientation and the Digital Literacy class into one class, and that would have made a lot more sense instead of wasting, you know, 2-3 weeks on this Full Sail Online Orientation and then actually doing your Digital Literacy class, which is basically a more advanced of the online orientation. I ultimately felt that the very first one, the orientation, was completely useless, and that, you know, as if they were trying to say that I'm an idiot and I couldn't remember what I learned from the online orientation class. So I really didn't care that they did this. Here's this class, well, here's this other class. It's a little different, but it's got, like, you know, a more advanced version of the class you took earlier. So I thought it was, you know, relatively cheap in my opinion. I wasn't very happy with either of the classes. I mean, in the sense that I had this like copycat feel, you know, that I was doing the same thing over again. I didn't care for that. I didn't like it. I think they should either get rid, I think they should just get rid of the orientation and just make it the Digital Literacy. Because even before the online orientation class actually was there, I already went around and I was very basic and familiar with it. I mean, if you've been on the internet for a while, you're going to understand the easiest way. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory when you have a bunch of tabs that describe things with a single word, like grades, alright? That's where my grades are. My classmates, these are all the people that are in my class, that type of thing. Pretty self-explanatory. But some of these, you know, the orientation kind of dumbs it down in the sense as if you'd be dumb enough not to know what the word grades or my classmates meant. And I really didn't care for that. Other than that, I would say that the Digital Literacy class is very helpful. Get you familiarized with your MacBook Pro, with the software that you get, or at least some of the software, as well as kind of getting you in that motivation to, you know, be able to, I guess you could say, work in a group or get prepared to work in a group. But other than that, I felt that the online orientation was completely a waste of time, in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed this quick vlog on my opinion on the Full Sail Online Orientation and the Digital Literacy Online class, which, if you're really curious, I got an A+ in both of them. They're very simple, very easy to actually complete the assignments and whatnot.